All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in all truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The Lord, willing the lesson may be edified and straight to the point, which this sin is going to be really centered around, the spirit of prophecy. You see, which our Lord, Yahweh Shai, ultimately sent the prophets of old to go out and teach, man. Well, to go out and warn the people. You see, all the prophecies that was foretold to come to pass here in the last days. You see? Matter of fact, we're going to start off right there. You know, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak into thy ears and to the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms. You see, of war and of evil and of pestilence. You see, and that's the message ultimately being preached today, starting with the head apostles, and elders of great millstone on down to the teachers, the prophets, and the believers, man. You see, those who doing the work. You see, if you pushing this word, ultimately should be centered around the spirit of prophecy, which, ultimately is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, to give warning, to the people, man. The ultimate clean your garments, you know, to cast off the old man, the purge out your iniquity. You see, because Yahweh for sending his son Yahweh Shai. You see, ultimately brings salvation to the elect of the children of Israel, man. You know, you can go here. This the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 1. He said, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth," said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, so we was commanded to ultimately go teach go preach, which preaching goes into prophesying, man. Pre meaning before, and church meaning to say. You see, so when you preaching, ultimately like when you go and preach the kingdom, well, you prophesying of the kingdom will come, man. You see, in which the prophesying of the kingdom, ultimately should be wrapped around the downfall of America. You see, because two kingdoms can't stand, man. And he tell you in the book of Second Ezra that the evil. Matter of fact, let's go grab that real quick. Let's see, this Second Ezra chapter 4 and verse 28. He say, "But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come, which the evil is sown." And you see the evil being say America, the fact that America is in power, America is that ruling nation, that proves right there that the evil has already been sown. The fact that you got McDonald's, man, a cell phone, a microwave, man, GMOs, you got packaged kid cuisine, man, you know, all that TV dinner. That's basically an example of the evil being sown, man. GMO food. You got chemtrails. You got the LGBT, which an article dropped earlier today of a woman with a beard, man, gave birth and got mad when the doctors called her mom, man. This place is the example of the evils being sown. You see, he say, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. In which we telling you other destructions, man. That's the point. That's the point in going and prophesying or preaching the kingdom of heaven, which is going, ultimately it goes into the downfall of America. You see, so the evil is already sown, but the destruction is not yet come. But as concerning the things thereof thou askest me, verse 29, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good, which is the kingdom, man. So America, two kingdoms can't stand at once, man. America got to pass away for the kingdom of heaven to be established, in which the kingdom of heaven is being established right now. You see, because the Lord said that you was gonna see your teachers, man. The prophets out on the streets, man. And they giving you the warning. They giving you warning from your how about Shemal Shah. You see, and they just the kingdom already been established under the nose. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick under the nose of the master of the people. You know, niggas getting ready for Christmas, man. They getting trying to figure out a Christmas theme. You know, games for the Christmas party. They mind not at all. You know, rulership ain't even passing through their thoughts, man. Motherfuckers comfortable here in America. They want to fight for rights and fucking vote. It's crazy. You see this what is that? This the book of Amos chapter 9 and let's see, verse 11. He said, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen. You see the tabernacles of David or us being raised up today, man. You know, starting with the head apostles and elders, great millstone on down, man. You know, and you got these camps, man, that try to come in there and say, if we all can just come together. Well, Israel can't come together because Israel don't want to come under leadership, man. Hey, that's the leadership. You got the apostles. You got to come under apostles. Scripture tell you to continue in the apostles' doctrine, man. You know, so you can't if you if you starting your own thing, man, and you not ultimately going under the apostles' doctrine, you climbing up another way. So he say, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And you see the tabernacles of David being built now, man. You know, you see the prophets, man. You see the brothers out on the streets, man, preaching the word, man, spreading the gospel, man. You know, Lord willing, are that precious number. Lord willing, we are that precious number, man. To be the tabernacles of David, to see the salvation of our King Yahushua, man. You know, let's go here. Let's go back to Second Ezra 15. Second Ezra 15. The one he said, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. You see, so these are the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. These words come from on high, man. He's saying, cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. You see? So we was sent forth ultimately to tell you what the prophecies, man, to tell you what the things, the ultimately come here to Babylon the Great, which he tell you in the book of Jeremiah. He said, wars, pestilence, and of evil, man. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick. Let's go to Luke. Matter of fact, let's see. Let's go to Luke. Bear with me real quick. Matter of fact, let me see. Go to the book of Mark chapter 13. In verse 4. He said, tell us, and which these are the disciples, basically, asking Yahweh concerning the days we living in, man. So he say, Mark 13 and 4, he said, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the signs when all these things shall be fulfilled, in which we living in these times now, which the Lord had told us the signs to look for. And the signs they showing in the earth, man. You got uproars of the people. You got the earthquakes. California just had an earthquake, man. You know, you got these natural disasters. The Philippines just got hit by a typhoon, man. And they killed 400 people. And I'm pretty sure the number didn't increase. You know, so you say, tell us, what shall the signs, what shall these things, it's like you tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the signs when all these things shall be fulfilled? And Yahweh shall answer them, began to say, take heed, lest any man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. In which you see that, man. You know, he say, and when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet, man. You know, and you see these things happening, man. You see the rumors of wars. Poom just, Poom over there making moves over there in Russia, man. You know, Getting at it with Ukraine, man. You got China and Taiwan. You got Russia. It's like you got Israel and Iran. Soon, man, America gonna have to get involved, man. You see, because they dealing with America allies, man. So America gonna have to get involved soon. You see, and that's why you got these missiles being created. That's the Lord sharpening His instruments, man. All these is prophecies. Every time a video drop or an article drop about about missiles of war, and that's the prophecy showing in the earth. And it's our job to ultimately go speak to the people and bring it forth, man, and tell you what these prophecies. All right, you see the famine. You see they talk about inflation and food food gonna increase in 2022. Well, the Lord said it was gonna be a famine, man. That's ultimately that's what it's gonna lead to. It's gonna lead to a famine, a great famine here in Babylon the Great. You see. Then you got all these, man. He told you of great dust. You got people getting jabbed up. You got Esau coming down with great wrath. So the prophecies is showing in the earth. You know, but again, he say, and when ye shall see, it's like, and when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be. Which is, Yahweh shall give him a pep talk. Like when you see these things, be not troubled, man. Ultimately, because these things, it should be a faith booster. You see, because the evil, hey, the destruction got to come, man. He said the evil is on, but the destruction is not yet come. These evils got to come, man. It got to be mass murder out here, man. Niggas got to die, you know. It got to be great evils. You got to hear about some crazy shit like a killer killing the babies, killing the whole family and they toddler. You got to hear about shit like that because that's the evils increasing in the earth. Hey, no, those are the signs. That shit how about Shemi was shot, man. You know. But he said, be ye not troubled. You see, so these things don't ultimately trouble the men. It's a faith booster because Yahweh, hey, we know it's for to get real. It's ultimately gonna trouble those outside this circle. You know, he said, for such things must need be, but the end shall not yet be. You see, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, which you see that, you see that brewing now. You see Russia and China and Israel and Iran. You see them, you see the wars, the war talk, man. You know, he said kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famine and troubles. There should these are the beginning of sorrows, man. So we really haven't even it really haven't even kickstarted yet, man. Because motherfuckers can still go home. You can still hide, from the danger that lurk in the outside world. You know, but wait till the famine kick off. The famine actually be a thing, man. People actually hearing that it ain't no food in Walmart or the gas stations or whatever. Wait till these evils really increase. Wait till the war talk gets serious. Wait till the draft start. Then you still in the beginning of sorrows, man. Hey, Jake still chilling. Jake ain't Eve ain't worried, but Eve still twerking, man. Eve still going to the club. Eve leaving drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning. Jake still slanging nine, spinning on blocks. That's how you know this is still the beginning of sorrows, man. That's what the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, building our spirit up now, man. See, we know the precepts, As the Lord, matter of fact, let's go grab this real quick. This book is Second Ezra 14 and verse 13. He said, now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. You know. So hey, us, y'all about Shema Shah tell you just gird up, man. You know, cause it's fit to get real. It fit to get real, man. Like you talking about, hey, Jake think they seen, Jake be on, yeah, it's bad out here. It ain't got bad since I was young. But you sitting on the porch. You in the barbershop, having barbershop talk. It ain't bad, man. You know it's bad when you want to even sit on your porch, man. Wait till they start boarding up their windows. Like you see up in these movies where all hell broke loose, like I am legend. Like he had to pull the little metal secure little thing over his windows. You know, wait till it get like that. Then you can be able to say, hey, it's bad out here. You know, ain't nobody broke in your house, man. You know, you got gas in your car. You can go down the street. You know, Jake don't understand the, bad, man. So again, though, he say, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. You see? So hey, the Lord building us up in the spirit to ultimately be prepared, which it's still gonna be a terror, man. It's still gonna be tribulation and anguish and but through the spirit we girded up, because we know the precepts, man. We got faith and hope in Yahweh Shemel Shah. So he say, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Jake ain't seen nothing yet, man. You think cause your partner got killed next door that this, or they thought when Dolph got killed, man, they thought that was evil, man. They ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till little babies getting knocked off. You see, because it's a stick up for some food, man. Nigga holding your baby hostage. You know, wait till it get like that, man. Wait till they really kicking in doors. You see, wait till you get pulled over and the police just open fire just off the string, cause they, niggas just Esau being Esau. So he say, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So these evils gonna increase, man. We in the beginning of sorrows, man. Everything gotta increase, man. You talking about Babylon. We anticipate the greatest kingdom to ever come to the planet Earth, man. You know, to ever be on the planet Earth, man. And it's gonna be followed by the greatest downfall, man, of a nation. And it's and that's Babylon the Great, you know. How about Shemel Shah said, let's go here real quick. This Daniel 12 and 1. He say, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. You see? So it's gonna get, man, it's gonna be the worst. Hey, what's gonna happen in America gonna trump every downfall of a kingdom, man. Each you can pick the worst kingdom, man. You could think of the worst way to overthrow a kingdom, man. And the downfall of America gonna trump that, man. You know, and you see it, man. You can tell by these Americans the spirit that's on these Americans, man. They vulnerable. They ain't got no hope, no might. They never seen trouble. They never been. They called the Great Depression the worst time in America, man. What a Great Depression for to be Trump, man. When y'all about Shimmy shot open up on America, when these newly created beasts start coming out the waters and out the sewers and out of Esau lab, man. You know, again, he's saying there should be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time, that people shall be delivered. You see, the elect, man. The elect gonna be delivered from these times. See, we just gotta stay faithful, Lord. Willing are that precious number, Lord. Willing we are that precious number. We just gotta stay faithful, man. And keep the laws to the best of our ability. And sir, you how about Shemi Awashai fear and trembling, man. You know, he say, and at that time, that people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book of life. You see. So ultimately, we just come to get one in the Jake, man. You know, get one in the Jake of these times, man. These evils, you gonna have people fighting against each other, with swords in their hands. You gonna have civil wars, man. These militia groups ain't forming just for showboat to see who can get the biggest group. It's for a season, man. Matter of fact, let's go there. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and verse. Just start from the top. He said, to everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. You see? So everything got its season and its time to play out. You know, 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down, next minute you up. 1 minute you up, next minute you down, man. 1 minute you ruling, next minute you in captivity. 1 minute you in captivity, now you ruling. You see? So everything got its purpose and its role to play in this earth. This is how it shall move. That's why this the scriptures. You see, that's the script of life. You know, he say a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. You see, and concerning rulerships, man, this is the time right now where America is being plucked up, man. America was once planted, but now this corrupted plant is being plucked up. And it's going to be hewed into the fire, man. You know, because it didn't bring forth fruit. It didn't bring forth life, man. You know, America brought forth death. This is the place where the evil is sown once again, you know. He said a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to build down. So like a time to break down and a time to build up. You see. So America is breaking down, man. You know, and the house of David is being built up, man, under the nose of the masses of the people. You see. Uh, keep going. He said a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, man. You know. Uh, let's see. Come read that again. He said, "A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance." You see, so these Americans, man, you know, they coming into a time of mourning, man, and ultimately 2/3 of our nation as well. You see, because you follow after the ways of this nigga, man, Esau. You know, you invested your time here in America, and which is gonna ultimately lead to your downfall. You see, because ultimately, man, this place ain't not at risk. America was established to destroy you, man. You know, that's why everything is against Jake here. You know, you the face of all the pestilences, the viruses. You the face of the jab. You the cause and the reason of every syphilis. You the cause of the reason of HIV. You the cause and the reason of everything. You see, because us in America was put here to destroy you, man. You know. Matter of fact, let's go there real quick. You see, this the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. He said, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." You see, America is not your rest, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai for to visit America and destroy this place. You see, and if you got any what should I say, if you got any if any investments here in this land, man, you know, possible chance you're gonna die unless you repent, come back to your house by Shemal Shah, you know. So you say arise ye and depart. So you gotta depart from America. You gotta depart from the mindset and the you know the ways of a Babylonian, the ways of an American. You gotta depart from it, man. Eat pork, you know, the things they talk about in this music, popping another man, woman, taking drugs, you know, defiling your temple, you know, all sorts of things, man. You know, you got to depart from this place of 401k. You know, he said, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, but it is polluted. It shall destroy you." You see, so America was set up to destroy you, man. This place ain't your rest. You see, America was set up ultimately to be destroyed, man. You know, and if you got any investments in this place, you're gonna be destroyed right along with it. You see, because the Lord got, hey, he got those sharp instruments, man. You know that he got. Matter of fact, let's go grab that. Um, Salaki. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, and verse 15. Behold, I will make thee Salaki. Dang, what I'm looking for. Won't come up for me. It's like, but anyway, we'll just keep going. We ain't gonna waste too much time on it. But you know, your how about Shema Shah got them sharp instruments. Dang, I wanna grab it. It's like it. Let me look one more time, cause it's on my spirit heavy. We gonna leave it alone. Can't find it. Can't think of it. But yeah, man. So how about Shema Shah, man? He got these missiles, man. You know, for the lack of better terms, man. That these nations ultimately building, man, and making to ultimately shoot them at America. You see, because the Lord said His sword bathed in heaven. Let's grab that real quick. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 5. He said, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven." You see, in which America gonna be overthrown by way of an aerial attack, man. You know, where these thermonuclear missiles, these intercontinental ballistic missiles, gonna be shot at America, man. You know, it's gonna jump from one end of the earth to the other, man. You see, he said, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and Idumea is just a Greek word for Edom, man. You know, and Esau, Edom's a so-called white man. You know, so ultimately, those swords gonna be shot, and it's gonna come down on America. You know, he said, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. You see, so this was coming to America, man. You know, uh, he say, verse 6. He said, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah hath a sacrifice and Basra. You see, and was Basra just another word for America? You know, he say, in a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which Idumea ultimately Esau, man. You know, going back to America, man. You know, so the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah fit to send missiles ultimately to America, man. There's just that talk of war. You see, wars and rumors of wars, which this was gonna be. Matter of fact, Salaki, too much rambling. Let's go ahead to the book of Revelation. Revelations 11 and 14. He said the second woe is past, in which that woe, that second woe is World War II. He's saying, behold, the third woe cometh quickly, man. And that's World War III, man, which that war is gonna be fought with fire. Matter of fact, let's go grab that. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5. He said, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noises and garments rolled in blood. You see, because at first you had the swords and the shield, you had the hand-to-hand combat, you know. And he say, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. You know. So America's gonna be overthrown by way of thermonuclear missiles, man. Which that's that sword that's bathed in heaven. My fellas gonna grab this real quick. This book of Second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 41. He said, fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full and rivers with the abundance of great waters. Matter of fact, let's see. This start right here. Man, Phew. This start here. Let's go start at verse 37. He said, and there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them, man. You see, verse 38. He say, and then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north, and another part from the west, and strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it, and the clouds which he raised up in wrath, and the stars stirred to cause fear toward the east and west winds shall be destroyed. You see, the great and mighty cloud shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the stars that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein. They shall pour out every high and eminent place and horrible star. You see, fire and hail, flying swords, and many waters. This is the destruction of those missiles now. You see, that all fields may flow all and all rivers with the abundance of great waters, man. You know, when you say, and they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees and woods and grass and meadows and their corn. You see, and they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid, man. It's these missiles, man. This is the destruction that's gonna take place, man. By way of those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, nuclear missiles. You see, and the prophets, the house of David was set to warn the masses of the people of these destructions, man. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick. This is the book Ezekiel, chapter 30 and verse let's see, that ain't what I wanted, but whew, let's see real quick. I know what it is. This is Ezekiel 33. I might go back and grab that. This is Ezekiel 33 and verse. Let's see. Just start at verse 2. He says, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, see, when I bring the sword upon a land, it's like I lost myself. All right, just start from the top. Verse 2. He says, Son of man, speak thou to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warn the people. And ultimately, that's what we do, man. You know, by way of these lives and these videos, going live on Saturdays. Hey, we bringing warning from your how about Shemi outside, man. To the children of Israel. You see, he say, then whosoever heard the sound of the trumpet, which the sound of the trumpet is the prophecies, man. The prophets going out bringing forth the prophecy. That's the trumpet, to give warning, man. He said, then whosoever heard the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword cometh and take him away, his blood should be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood should be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul, man. You see, because when you take heed to this trumpet, man, ultimately it makes you wise, man. You know, because this wisdom is ultimately this wisdom is what is basically gonna preserve you and deliver you from death, man. You know, and that's what when you take warning, man, you take heed to the message. You see, and you learn how to escape the troubles. Real quick. Let's go here. Where's that? Um, Bear with me, real quick. All right. This the book of Second Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 21. He said, "For the Most High hath given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment." You see, so ultimately, that's what this truth bring, man. You take heed to the warning, man, and by you taking heed to the warning, you become prudent, you become wise. And this wisdom is ultimately what keeps you from those troubles. Real quick, let's go here. One more precept. This Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 10. He say, matter of fact, let's see. Let me start at verse 6. He said, "For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walketh uprightly." You see, and a buckler is basically like a protection. You know, he said, "He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yeah, every good path." You see, and that's kind of one of the reasons why Jake, fall into a lot of judgment, because ultimately he don't understand judgment. He don't understand the things that he do can really get him fucked up. You know, uh, and they Jake got this down. They got this mindset. That like that good, that young type mentality. But the nigga who died was a killer. Jake don't really understand judgment. He say, "When wisdom enter into thy heart and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul." This is the point. He said, "Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee." So ultimately taking heed to this message is what's gonna lead to you, escaping, man, escaping these troubles. You see, because then you'll know what to do to avoid punishment. You know, we go back here real quick. Ezekiel 33 and verse 5 again. He said he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood should be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. You see, you gotta believe in a report, man. Let me go grab this. Uh Bump the Shaw. Select it real quick. Bear with me. Um this the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 20 and verse 20. He say, "And they arose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your power, so shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so shall ye prosper, man." You see, so you got to believe in the report, and the report is coming by the mouth of the prophets, man. And you believe in the prophets, you gonna prosper, man. You're gonna be able to grasp this wisdom, man. Let me see real quick. See real quick. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 6 and verse. Let me see real quick. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 34. "Stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee." You see, he say, "And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee bed times unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thy heart and give thee wisdom at thy own desire," man. You see, say right there, man. Hey, believing in the prophets. It's gonna lead to you prospering, man. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai gonna direct your footsteps. And He preserving His saints. You see, but it all fall to you taking heed to the warning, man. You got to believe in the report in order to receive. The what you say Scripture say, "He that believe in the prophets shall receive a prophet's reward." Roughly paraphrasing. So that's the only way for you to prosper, man. If not, shit, just do you then. Ultimately you're gonna die. You see, because America was set up to be destroyed, man. And if you got any investments here in America, you're gonna die, man. You're gonna be destroyed with America, you know. And the Lord got many plagues, many different plagues, man, that's set to come to America, man. You know, he got that famine, teeth of wild beasts, you know, motherfucker gonna be met with a lion in Birmingham, man. A tiger, some odd shit, a coyote, a hyena. You see? Then you got the pestilence growing. You're gonna have uproars of the people. You're gonna have people fight, man. You're gonna have these civil wars, anarchy, you know. You're gonna have these beasts, these men with these beast like mentality, raping women, kidnapping women, organ harvesting kids. All these things gonna be increased, man. If you don't take heed to the one, and you gonna die. You know. But with that, Lord willing, you was edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem. Our Shai is always giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, HaKodash. A double honor to our teachers, the head apostles, and heirs of great millstone. Lord willing, until next time, I say Shalom, DTA, Abab, Shalat, Rayon to America soon.